Hello, this is a mid-large size painting that I'm working on. It's about 20 inches wide, and I'm going to be showing you a time lapse of a small portion of it, mainly this phoenix bird here in the center, the focus of the piece. And I wanted to talk a little bit about how I go about a process like this, because frequently when I'm doing videos that are more instructional in nature, there's a little bit of artificiality in the way that a piece is broken down, because in order to have the techniques make sense, I have to really simplify things, and I have to really lump the process of how I create certain effects into a more condensed format, into a way that makes sense, because if I get too chaotic about going back and forth here and there, then it gets really confusing to someone who's just trying to figure out the basic technique of what's going on. And so while it is the way I work, it is also in a way very contrived when you see instructional videos. And I want to show you a little bit more about how I work more naturally. So in this time lapse, you're going to see me paint the phoenix here, but there's a lot of back and forth that happens. It's not just simply, hey, I'm going to start with the glaze, and then I'm going to go to the details, and then I'm going to build up the shadows, and then I'm going to do highlights. It's not quite so simplified as that. It's a lot of back and forth, and it's layers and layers and layers. It's just lots of layers on top of each other that just keep building up the intensity of color and the complexity of shades that go into any one feather here, so that you get this beautiful transition of greenish blues into yellows and oranges and the purples as well. But to achieve that, it really is the product of a lot of layering and a lot of back and forth. I don't just do it once or twice. I really do it, like 5 or 10 times even. And so the phoenix here, which you can see is pretty small. It's maybe 3 inches by 3 inches across, maybe by 3 inches. It's actually a small portion of this painting, but it took me about 2 hours to paint it. And you will see that over the course of this time lapse that I'm about to show you.